Okay everybody, in this video I'm going to demonstrate adding the turquoise overlay filter to a video in Clipchamp. Okay, well here you can see my wallpaper. It's a simple turquoise color here. But on a more serious note, pardon me, I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click this Google Chrome icon here on my taskbar. I'm going to click that now. Okay, and I could type in the address bar www.clipchamp.com to take me to the Clipchamp homepage, but I'm simply going to move the mouse pointer down and click this icon that I have saved here, the clipchamp.com icon. Okay, that took me to the clipchamp.com homepage here. I'm going to move the mouse pointer up to the upper right corner here and click the sign in icon. Okay, now I'm going to click this icon here, continue with Microsoft. Obviously, currently Clipchamp is owned and operated by Microsoft. So I'm going to click that now. Now I'm with the mouse pointer here and click the address here, my email address, which is where I have to censor that. Don't want any spam email. I'll click that now. Okay, when I click that, you can see it brought me to the Clipchamp home area here. Alright, so now I'm with the mouse pointer here and click this create a new video, start from scratch to enter the video editing area. So I'll click that now. Alright, now we're in the video editing area. Before I import my media, I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here to the left corner of the screen. To the right of the word Clipchamp there, I'm going to type in the input box. I'm going to click in there and begin typing. I'll type in my title. Okay, turquoise overlay filter. Perfect. Now before I import my media, I'm just going to show you all this one tip here. Give you all this one tip. Over the preview pane there in the center of the screen, you can see the size icon. When I mouse over it, you can see change aspect ratio. Okay. And I'm going to click the size icon now. And I want to make sure wide 16:9 is checked. That's great for YouTube and streaming sites. Okay, wide. I'm going to be using 1280 by 720 resolution clips. So they're widescreen, and that's 16:9. We also have access to vertical 9:16, which is great for YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. And of course, there's the classic 4:3. 4:3 was the aspect ratio of the old standard televisions we had many years ago, the CRT televisions. But I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click wide here to make sure it's checked. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the left of the screen and click this import media icon. I'll click that now. And now I'm going to navigate to my folder. So I'll move the mouse pointer to the left of the screen, or left of the prompt box. Click desktop. Scroll down now and click sample clips. Now obviously whichever folder it is on your system, it's obviously up to you. I'm going to double click Clipchamp here. And now I'm going to double click turquoise overlay. Here are the two clips I'm going to use for this demonstration. I'm going to click the first one there on the left. Now I'm going to hold down the control key and click the one on the right there. Now they've both been selected, so I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click this open icon on the bottom right of the prompt box here. Okay, now a very important fact to remember here is that these clips have only been imported. They haven't been uploaded, okay? Clipchamp.com is still referring to the two clips that are on my hard drive. So when you import media into your projects, be sure to keep them in the originating folders, okay? Basically, the folder you uploaded them from, make sure those video files stay there. Okay, now I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click the plus sign on the bottom right corner of the top clip there, pardon me. I'll click it now to add it to the timeline. Okay, the position indicator there, you can see is at the end. You can see I can click it and drag it around there, so I'm going to leave it at the end. And I'll move the mouse pointer back to the left of the screen and click the clip on the bottom. I'm going to click the plus sign on the bottom right corner of that clip now. Perfect. Now, we can't see the two clips on the timeline very well. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and show you all this. On the bottom right, pardon me, of the screen, you can see that there are these icons here. See magnifying glass, zoom out timeline, with the minus sign on it. You can see zoom out timeline. There's a plus sign on this magnifying glass. Zoom in timeline, fit timeline, and collapse timeline. What I need to do here now is zoom out timeline. So I'm simply going to click that one now. Perfect. Now you can see that's a lot neater. Okay, perfect. Now, before I add the filter to either of these clips, how about we simply just watch them to get an idea of what they look like. What they'll look like when we add the filter. So I could click the position indicator and drag it all the way back to the beginning, but definitely the more efficient way to the goal here is click Seek to Start here under the preview pane, that icon there. Seek to Start, and click that now. Perfect. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click the play icon under the preview pane so we can watch both of these clips now before I add the turquoise overlay filter. Click the play icon now. Okay, awesome. Now, I'm just simply going to click that Seek to Start icon again, just so this is going to be a little bit neater. Now, I have to click on the clip there, the first clip, to select the clip. The clip has to be selected before we add the filter, so I'm going to click it now. Now it's been selected. We can tell it's selected, it's highlighted. Okay, so now I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the right of the screen and click the filters icon here. Okay, we can see that none is the default selection. Obviously, that means that a filter has not been added to the selected clip yet. Also, I want to let y'all know, sometimes when you mouse over a filter, that filter may appear on the selected clip, but no worries, it will not be added until you click it. And typically, it's only one filter per one selected clip, okay? Perfect. So now I'm simply going to click that scroll bar on the right there and drag it down. And there's the turquoise overlay filter there. Okay, perfect. I'm going to click that now. Okay, perfect. And when I clicked it, I can scroll down a little further, and when I clicked it, after I clicked it, you can see this option appeared underneath it. That option is intensity. I could click that little ball switch there and drag it to the left to lower the intensity. I could click it and drag it to the right to increase the intensity. Of course, I don't have to do this. I'm just showing you some of the creative control that you have here. So I'm going to click it and drag it a little to the right to increase the intensity just a little. Perfect. Now move the mouse pointer up here and click this collapse property panel here. See this icon here in the upper right. Perfect. Now I'm going to move the position indicator forward so we can see the second clip easier. Perfect, there it is. Now I'm going to click it to select it, and I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the right again and click the filters icon. Okay, perfect. Now I'm just simply going to click in the search box there and type for it this time rather than scroll down to it. So I'm going to type in turquoise overlay, and there it is. So I'm going to click it now. And again, the same thing happened. The intensity option appeared. And I'll click that little ball switch and drag it to the right a little. Perfect. Now I'm going to click collapse property panel here in the upper right. Perfect. Now, before we watch these two clips, how about we merge them into a longer video file so we can watch them as a longer video file in a media player. So to do this, I have to move the mouse pointer up here and click this export icon. See this export icon up in the upper right of the screen? I'm going to click that now. And you can see video quality. Your video will export as an MP4 file. And you can see we have the option of 480p for drafts, 720p smaller file size faster export, 1080p high quality. If I had a subscription to Clipchamp Premium, you have to purchase Clipchamp Premium to access 4K editing, but 4K editing isn't really relevant to this project because these files are 1280 by 720. Okay, Clipchamp Premium currently, as of the time I made this video, runs at about $130 Canadian per year, okay? We also have audio only or GIF. That is only for videos 15 seconds or less. GIF files are not video files. They're actually just animated images that you can run on your social media or on a web page, okay? So I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click 720p now to begin the export of this video file. I'll click 720p now. Okay, now the video file is exported. Okay, perfect. Now up in the upper right there, you can see turquoise overlay filter made with Clipchamp. Be mindful of that. The file may have already downloaded to your downloads folder, so you could potentially have 2 copies, okay? But what I want to show you to do here right now is see this save to your computer icon here? Okay, I'm going to click that to save to a folder. So I'm going to click it now. And I'm going to navigate towards my folder. Okay, click sample clips up here. I'll double click Clipchamp, and I'm going to double click turquoise overlay here. And I'm going to save turquoise overlay filter made with Clipchamp right now. So I'm going to click the save icon here on the bottom right of the prompt box. Perfect. Now I'm going to minimize the window here. I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click the minimize icon. And I'm going to go to that folder, sample clips. Just give me a moment now. I find the folder. There it is there. I'm going to double click it. I'll double click Clipchamp. I'll move the mouse pointer down and double click turquoise overlay. And there it is, turquoise overlay filter made with Clipchamp. I'm going to double click that now so we can watch it in Windows Media Player. Okay, neat. That's great. Okay, now I'm just simply going to close the media player now. And I'm going to close that folder. I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click that Google Chrome icon again. Okay, so now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up to the upper left, click Keep Editing. That'll go back, that's how we go back to the editing area. And now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here to show you something else here. This is a nifty thing to remember. See this 3 bars up here in the upper left. I'm going to click that. I'm going to click back to home. With the mouse pointer down, we can see turquoise overlay filter. I'm going to click that now. And now we have been brought back to the turquoise overlay filter project here. Okay, perfect. All right, so we can do some more editing there. That's how you save your projects. Okay, now, important thing to remember, this is the free online desktop version of Clipchamp, which you may find by pointing your browser to clipchamp.com. Remember that the programmers may change features, move features, or remove features entirely. So I'll try to be a little bit patient and try to stay calm with the software. Other than that, it's a great program. Okay, I thank you all so very much for watching, and I thank you all so very much for your time.